Reda is selling some pretty nice items for the very first time that I will go over in this video. That cougar mount is not out yet, although we do have new footage from Aquila Assassin that he shared on Twitter. He already has the mount, so we now got a better look at it. Turns out that Ubisoft Star players are getting the mount for free and also with early access. I think the mount will be available in the Helix shop next week and then hopefully for Opal at some point later on as well. And by the way, a link to Aquila Assassin's YouTube channel will be in the video description. I also want to go over future fixes, an interesting change that happened recently, and way more. So really a ton to go over. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. Philip won my previous Helix credit pack giveaway and he now tweeted about it. And you can enter my current one for 2,300 credits via the link in the pinned comment. And be sure you are a subscriber of the channel before you enter, and good luck. Reda has a decent reset this week. We got 2 tattoos though. The mythical right arm is the daily, which looks fine. And the mythical head tattoo is part of the weekly selection and covers your whole face. I do like the dragon settlement statue, which is also the figurehead of the Knight of the Round Table set, but still, as a settlement decoration, I think it's quite nice. The Black Raven figurehead for your ship is not that exciting though. Now, speaking of Black Raven, the helmet is actually available at Reda now for the very first time. And this was the best part of that Black Raven armor that was otherwise just a recolor of the Hidden Ones armor set. And while you likely don't have these Black Raven armor pieces, I can confirm that the mask also looks amazing on the Hidden Ones armor, like as if it was made for this outfit. Another cool touch is of course that putting your hood on still shows this awesome mask. I really like this headgear, and if you do too, then it might be worth your 120 opal. We also for the first time get Isu Night gear, meaning that more items from this armor set can now show up at Reda. Now we got the bracers, which look pretty cool. They have this glowing effect, but worth noting is that they are the same as the Niflheim bracers, which you can very easily see in the Transmog system. I think these Isu Night bracers are more exciting though, and I saw some people ask this, but to once again confirm, you only get the wings from this Isu set when you have the full armor equipped. And so far, we've not seen a single full armor set at Reda. So don't hold your breath that it will ever happen, meaning that other pieces from this amazing looking Isu armor will totally appear at Reda, but the chance that you can collect all of them is really small. My favorite bird skin is, by the way, also back at Reda. I find myself using this eagle very often. It was at Reda before, maybe you missed it, but I would buy it again if I could for 150 opal. Of course, do your dailies and weeklies at Reda, and you can now, by the way, also claim the 10 opal from the community challenge after completing just one river raid. Although, as we showed in our previous video, you can just select a river raid and then immediately quit, which will also count as one, so you can then immediately claim the 10 opal in the Ubisoft Connect section of the game. Now moving on to some upcoming fixes that are planned according to Ubisoft. They namely updated their known issues, as we see on Twitter. We got one for the Mastery Challenge, where Eivor is stuck in an animation after interacting with the first shrine. A workaround for that for now is reloading your previous save. They mention a fix for the Abbot's Gambit main quest and the Benji World event, which you find over here on the map. Some people cannot start or finish it. Leaving the area should work according to Ubisoft. And during the courting of the King's mission in the Wrath of the Druids DLC, some people could not collect the prison key or the King's Pass. We see all the fixes that are planned for the next update right here, and it's planned for summer 2021. They don't want to nail down a release date for the patch just yet, while before they said that patches should launch every 5 weeks, which would be July 20th, although the previous update released 7 weeks after the one before that. So we will have to wait and see. I will of course let you know here once we know more. And Ubisoft is, by the way, still looking at an issue for the gold medal that cannot be obtained in the Cavella's Raven trial for the Mastery Challenges. We also got some weird things going on, as shared by Immortal Sith Lord on PSN via the input@joraptor.com email address. Here we got the flying mini gates that are still in the game, which is over here on the map. While the recent patch notes said that they addressed various issues with misplaced or floating objects or textures. Not sure when this was recorded, but yeah, seems like this is still in the game. Also, nothing was shared about a Jesus NPC, but yeah, Immortal Civil Lord did witness this, or whatever else this might be. What already seems to be fixed right now, or it was just a temporary issue, is the fact that the armor pieces from the new Wayland armor are showing up in the Transmog system. Here you see footage from Friday last week where we could not find the chest armor when speaking to Gunner. But if we check it now with the same druidic chest, we do see the chest from the Wayland armor. Also, superior quality items were first not showing up, but now they actually do. So you can rock the look of this new armor set over any other gear in the game, which is really nice. And you can of course get this armor in the River Raid shop after completing the first River Raid mission. Made a big video about it, which I will link to in the video description, and got more interesting videos planned this week with some secret changes. And I will also do one later about the future of Assassin's Creed in general, because we got some interesting info out there. So totally subscribe if you haven't already. A like on the video would of course really help me out. You can already check my previous video on Mastery Challenge Pro Tips by clicking on the screen, or I will link to it at the end of our photo mode showcase. You can of course send in your shots to the JorRaptor hashtag on Twitter, or by sharing them in the dedicated Discord channel, and you can join the Discord via the link in the pinned comment. Once you are there, accept the rules, and then you are able to post. Okay, Joyce, come in. You of course selected 3 shots from the community, so I'm curious which one did you pick this time?
Yes, what's up everyone? First up, we've got Fox over on Discord, who looks like they got into an argument with Sunin, the dragon, and they're trying to fight each other. This is perfectly timed. Even the karate kick Eivor is doing. I'm curious how the creator did this, and wondering how they got like this.
This is pretty crazy. Yeah, you say that they got into a fight or like a dance battle or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but it's a very, very unique shot.
Next up, we've got Tigerware over on Twitter, who took this awesome action shot of Eivor taking care of an enemy with their sickle. I love this pose too. Kind of they came in from the side out of nowhere and took them out in one shot. And finally, we've got K13 Reggie over on Discord, where Eivor in the Basim outfit just took care of a few enemies and leaving a burning sword behind. I mean, we have seen shots like these before, but not when the sword is still on fire. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, this is like probably one of the enemies, right? It's very, very cool. I love the sort of fort there in the distance on the mountains there too. Really, really awesome shots. So thanks for sharing. Of course, share your shots, then maybe you'll be in the next video. Subscribe for more Valhalla content. And totally check out my Mastery Challenge Pro Tips by clicking on the screen. For now, we'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.